We started the show by who's not there in Dallas. CeeDee Lamb, he wants a contract. He's not getting it. Somebody else got pizzade just yesterday. His name's Justin Jefferson. He's got $110 million guaranteed on his contract. That's $10 million more than the guy who threw him the ball last year. His name is Kirk Cousins. He's a quarterback. He's being paid better than a quarterback in the NFL right now. And I guess CD is like, hey, if I'm not on the dotted line, I'm not showing up. Some guys have that opinion, and I get it. Totally understand that. Other guys who are expecting a contract, seen others getting paid, sometimes will show up. One of them is named Tua Tagovailoa. He's in line to get paid. I told you he's going to get a contract that starts with a 5. He will have an annual salary that's in the $50 million range. Tom Pelissero last week came here on Friday, said no quarterback that signs now is going to be in a $40 million club anymore. $50 million. Jared Goff and his latest contract set the market on that front as well. And the Lions got in earlier than others. Why let Tua set the market? Why let the Dolphins set your market if you're the Lions? Set it yourself. So Tua was asked today if in his mind, the Jared Goff contract is in fact a market setter for him and his agent to top.
Do you view those numbers that others get around the league as benchmarks for your negotiations, like Jared Goff getting 53 per year?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The market is the market. If we didn't have a market, then none of that would matter. It'd just be an organizational thing, you know? Didn't matter if that guy got paid that because it's up to the organization. So that's what I would say. The market is the market. That's it.
Are you confident that a deal will get done before training camp?
I'm confident that a deal will get done. But then again, it's not in my control. You know, it's really up to both sides meeting in the middle with this.
All right. So how would he term it? We're looking for adjectives, too. Looking for adjectives. How would you term your mood or your, I guess, belief in all of this happening? Your disposition. Great word. Level of concern. How would you term it? We want a word. I want an adjective. We need a thesaurus, a tuathosaurus, a tuathosaurus. Okay? We need a tuathosaurus for an adjective to describe how you're feeling about this whole thing. Tua, and here is that exchange.
Frustrated where things stand right now?
Not frustrated. I'm another word, but yeah.
Agitated? Annoyed? Bothered?
How about that pause? Just wanted to get something done. That's it. Just wanted to get something done.
What was your reaction to seeing Jalen? Or go ahead, Al.
Concerned? Is that?
Not concerned. Concern's not the right word. That's way off from the word.
Antsy maybe?
Probably antsy. Yeah.
We're doing this.
I wouldn't say pissed off. I mean, this is the nature of the beast, right? This is how it goes.
He almost went with it is what it is. I think he was right there. He walked right up to the line of it is what it is, which is definitely an indication of frustration. When you go it is what it is, you're just trying to get out of it. Yep. He also did, in fact, pause when I think the word agitated was thrown out there by a member of the media. Annoyed, agitated.
Yeah, that guy was on it. He was peppering him with
and that's when Tua paused. That's when he paused. You know? I mean, if you're searching for an adjective for Tua Tagovailoa, is it possible? It could be salty. Is it possible?
I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
It's Salty Tua.
I don't think he's salty yet.
Perhaps.
I think the salt is on the table.
It's ready to be.
There's a contract on the table that he's not satisfied with, and that puts salt on the table. And I don't know if he's ready to start shaking it yet.
Shaking it.
But this is one of those things. This is what happens when you have OTAs in the middle of negotiating periods.
Yep.
This is what happens when you don't, have somebody sign on the dotted line and he wants to be there with his guys and he knows that things are going enough in the right direction that he should show up. I'm telling everybody, this guy's going to get paid and it's going to be a lot of money and it's going to be a bunch of people saying, is he worth it? And that's going to be part of the conversation. And you're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I wouldn't pay him as much as Jared Goff.
Your team hasn't beaten him yet. Not yet.
I don't know what that has to do with
because
to
I don't know. You
earning
covet
his money.
Normally you covet what you see. Normally you covet what you see. The Patriots have not beaten Tua. Belichick is now on the Manning cast without a single win against Tua Tagovailoa, which is kind of something else.
I think that matters 0.0.
Well, I mean, it's results. You're not getting the results in the playoffs. There was one playoff season he wasn't able to play in it because he was concussed, and they showed last year that the Tua Jitsu, whatever he was able to do, he was able to stay healthy throughout the year. So you check that box. The rest of his defense was what fell apart around him, and Tyreek Hill got hip drop tackled on a Monday night that they lost to Tennessee, which they shouldn't have done.
They had 2 playoff games last year and lost them both.
Yep.
Which is the Week 18 finale.
Which was essentially a playoff game.
At home to avoid having to play in minus 20 degrees, and they lost that.
Yep.
I'm with you. But what I'm also saying is defensively, they were completely a shell of themselves. And I might be excuse-making here because the Bills were too. The Bills were too. The Bills were
he's
too.
Better than Jared Goff?
I think he can be as good as Jared Goff.
Not the question.
No. Better, right?
I don't think he's as good as Jared
Goff. I think right
Goff.
now Jared Goff is playing more consistent football. He also plays indoors all the damn time, which I think Tua would look like if he didn't have to go play outdoors.
Plays in South Florida.
I get it.
Well, he's still got
you know what I'm saying? Outdoors in cold weather.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Goff's in a perfect environment, literally, figuratively, and so is Tua. He's got the right coach, and they got a guy who can process fast, get rid of the ball fast, with a bunch of guys who can get off the line of scrimmage and beat their man fast. That's the idea. And if you can stay healthy and then play at home instead of having to go on the road, you can be really friggin' dangerous. That's their plan. You got a guy who can scheme it too. That's their plan. Their plan wasn't, Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb going down and then having, some sort of Kane mutiny on their hands, apparently, in the defensive meeting rooms. That wasn't part of the plan.
I get accused of being a Dolphin hater because I'm a Pats fan, but it's just what I see.
I got it.
I mean, I know he's 6-0, but he played well in one game and well-ish in one other one.
The market is the market, as he said. That's why there are markets. It's not just an organizational decision.
Yes, but it can be an organizational decision.
I know. That's true.
It can be.
True. And that's your point, is an organization should make a decision saying, we're not paying you $50 million tough.
Exactly. All they have to do is say, no, we're not doing this. And then that's that.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tua, here's the offer, 4-160. Take it or leave it.
Guess what? Guess what's not going to happen? Mike White starting for Tua. That ain't happening.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
the thing. There's not
Skylar Thompson, pardon me, with all due
man.
respect to those gentlemen.
Tua led the league in passing. He had 29 touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to find a...
And
That's the thing.
You have the playoffs.
Getting
Who cares
salty.
about the regular season?
Exactly.
Who cares?
That's
we'll see
the point.
We'll see it. I'd love to see it.
I agree, Chris.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.